Hi, this is Tom of Shot Science. This is Dribbling 101. Welcome to class. This video is intended to be an introduction of the tools that we think are necessary for you to be able to develop good ball handling skills. After you've mastered these key points, we'll move on to the more advanced dribble attacks. Let's start with a stance, and the stance is the foundation of your ball handling, and we'll build off it as we go ahead to the advanced dribble attacks. In the stance, we want to assume a nice athletic position with our feet spread shoulder width, and we like to have them kind of located under our armpits. Having your feet set like this will allow you to be very stable and be able to move in any direction very quickly. To get into the stance, we want to drop our butt down just as if we're sitting in a chair. We don't want to be bending forward at the waist as if we were getting a drink of water from a fountain. This will allow us to keep our back straight and our head up. You might ask why we want to keep the head up. Well, it's very important as a player with the basketball to be able to see the entire court and all the players on it, yours and the opponent's. If we have our eyes down and watching the basketball, we may miss some opportunities that present themselves, like hitting an open teammate or getting to the basket. What we suggest to use the off arm for is an arm bar where we can repel the defense. An analogy here would be like you are holding a battle shield in front of your body, protecting yourself and the ball from the defender. Your arm should be extended from the body and bent at the elbow. The fist should be clenched with the small finger facing the defender. One of the important items in this arm bar is to have a clenched fist. That tightens the muscles of the forearm and upper arm and allows you to hold the person at bay. If you have a limp wrist, then they can push right through that really easily to get to the basketball. So now that you have the stance down, let's add in your dribble hand. The dribble hand is really important because this is how we're going to contact or touch the basketball. What we want to do with this is spread the fingers out and utilize the finger pads and not the palm. This gives us a better control of the basketball. The next part of dribbling is what we call the dribble motion. It's going to be important to understand that you must drive the ball into the floor. We'll get back to that in just a couple of minutes. In this dribble motion, there are two things that are really important for us to remember. Number one, we want to have an elbow pop, which is a powerful extension of the elbow joint. And secondly, we have the wrist snap, which is a flexing motion which imparts a control on the ball. Make sure that we pound the ball into the floor. We want the ball to come back to our hand very quickly. This is important because it allows us to change directions quickly, and it limits the possibilities of the defense getting in and getting a hand on the basketball. Now that we've driven the ball hard into the floor, we have to be ready for it to come back to our hand. As the ball returns to your hand, you want to have the finger pads and the wrist cushion the ball momentarily and then immediately prepare to drive it back down to the floor. You want to keep the ball on the finger pads and not the palm. The last part of the dribble equation is where do we drop the dribble on the floor? You want the dribble to drop just outside and ahead of your ball side foot. This keeps your feet out of the way and eliminates the handcuffing effect that occurs when the ball is too close to your body. This also allows us to change sides with the dribble and not have to worry about our legs being in the way. To begin practicing these dribble techniques, you should start off by getting down into your dribble stance and really pounding the ball. This is a simple, stationary drill, but it will develop your muscle memory and strengthen your ball handling skill. Another simple dribble drill that we like is the 5 and 3. This is going to build skill and control with both hands. What you want to do is start with the weak hand and dribble 5 times. Then cross dribble to the opposite hand and dribble 3 times. Then cross back to your weak hand. Emphasis should be on explosive dribble. Pound the ball. You want to repeat this until you have executed 100 dribbles. Then take a little rest and come back and repeat this drill 3 times. So in the course of a very short period, you would end up with 300 dribbles working on control and skill development. So this video should serve as an introduction to your ball handling. We'll be posting many more tutorials on more advanced dribble attacks in the near future, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and remember, please comment, rate, and subscribe. See you next time.